Some major breaking news to tell you about. Sean P. Diddy Combs has been arrested, according to TMZ. According to the New York Times, he was indicted in New York by a federal grand jury and was just taken into custody in Manhattan. As we know, he's been the subject of an investigation for some time now, Marla.
Fox 11 was first on the scene, in fact, in March. Here's that shot from Sky Fox when federal agents raided his Holmby Hills. So this is connected to that raid. There was also a raid of his property in...
What it do with the business is, people? It's your boy that way with Jack Travis to be precise, man. You know how we do, you know how we doing it back in this thing again, you understand me, man? Breaking news, people, breaking news. This may break your heart or you may be overjoyed, I'm not sure. But either way it go, it's official. Diddy, the feds got him, cuz. Yeah, man. About 8:30 tonight, a couple hours ago. Apparently Diddy has been apprehended in Manhattan. He was staying in a hotel. I also hear reports that his sons were arrested also. Now, we know that things got started with the Cassie lawsuit some months ago. They raided his cribs. We got the little Rob, whatever the little dude is, suing him. You dig what I'm saying? I think he got a couple of lawsuits out here pending, man. We were all wondering what was going to happen, if anything was going to happen. We saw Diddy popped out a couple times since then, but apparently it went down today. Diddy has been arrested. And I ain't going to hold you, my nigga. They talking R. Kelly. You dig what I'm saying? They bring R. Kelly name up in the articles and this, that, and the third. I got a lot to read to y'all a little later on. Not a lot, but I got a little bit to read. We got a clip from out there at the L.A. news station that chronicle this thing, man. But it's going down, bro. 2024 has been a hell of a year, brother. You dig what I'm saying? This all crashing down. Cat Williams started this motherfucker with a big name. Man, he wasn't lying, bro. Or maybe he gave people the onus to say, let's uphold what Cat Williams put out here in the universe. But without further ado, man, we're going to get into this clip real quick. Loud.
Some major breaking news to tell you about. Sean P. Diddy Combs has been arrested, according to TMZ. According to the New York Times, he was indicted in New York by a federal grand jury and was just taken into custody in Manhattan. As we know, he's been the subject of an investigation for some time now, Marla.
Fox 11 was first on the scene, in fact, in March. Here's that shot from Sky Fox when federal agents raided his Holmby Hills. So this is connected to that raid. There was also a raid of his property in Miami. His team tonight, his attorney putting out a statement saying, quote, he is an imperfect person but is not criminal, and goes on to say that they are disappointed with the decision to pursue what they believe is an unjust prosecution of Mr. Combs.
So we're going to have a lot more on this throughout the night here on Fox 11.
All right, so as you can see, man, they pretty much ran down what I ran to you in the introduction. Diddy has been arrested. He's going to be held overnight, apparently, in this hotel. Now, I want to get him in Rikers. Is Rikers close to Manhattan? Is that where he be going? Some of y'all niggas that's in the Rikers have been in the Rikers, get in the comments and let me know how close it is. But apparently, he'll be arraigned in the morning, go see the judge, and we're going to go from there, man. But, you know, I hadn't heard a lot from Diddy in the side of trying to defend his character since all of this went down. You understand what I'm saying? The whole world pretty much been on one accord, like, yeah, Diddy did that shit, bro. You know, and Diddy hadn't helped himself throughout the years, man, just with some of the Fruity Loop looks and just gestures and sayings and clips we've seen of Diddy out here, bro. It's kind of like, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like, yeah, Diddy did it. The freak offs you hear about it, it's just like, man. And they say it's the saying out here in the world. When enough people say the same thing about you, huh? That's the saying. I'm gonna let y'all complete the rest of that, man. But it seems to be going down, brother. Now, when it says sex trafficking, now I've never heard of any. They use that term broadly these days, right? I thought that was reserved for actually like being a pimp and you're trafficking in sex. You understand what I'm saying? or moving a young lady, somewhere against her will and to some paying customers. I guess that's a pimp too, but it's kind of like a pimp where a girl is going along with it, and then it's also like a sex slave type of deal. You know what I mean? That people be delving into, or human trafficking when it comes to getting illegals across the border. But these days they put sex trafficking on apparently. I don't know, paying sex workers or accepting money for, I guess a girl that's in your possession would be the pimp thing. But as far as with Cassie and Diddy, from what we're understanding, I guess because apparently he paid her to, or made her have sex with other dudes, or what is this, that, and third. But again, these are the terms that they're throwing out around Diddy's name, man, and they keep bringing R. Kelly up, bro. And we seen how R. Kelly was going out here.
I didn't do this stuff. This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me.
You understand what I'm saying? So, I hate to hear that for Diddy, but if he's guilty of these acts out here, if he's just being a freak ass dude, you're not supposed to go to prison about that. But if he was going above and beyond, doing untoward things, you understand what I'm saying, taking advantage of his power and his position out here in the world, then most certainly there are consequences that have to be met for those types of behaviors. You understand what I'm saying? And it would seem that the ball is rolling now. I guess the ball got rolling a couple months ago, but the ball has picked up some momentum, as it goes downhill. You did. The shit rolls downhill, all that type of, you understand what I'm saying? But that's the Swigger Nation right now, okay? We're going to see what's going on. The lawyer's not happy. Actually, I guess this is what we'll do now. I'll read you some of this write-up, some pertinent moments I feel like we should read about. Give me a second. Sean Combs, the music mogul whose career has been upended by sexual assault lawsuits and a federal investigation, was arrested at a Manhattan hotel on Monday evening after a grand jury indicted him. The indictment is sealed and the charges were not announced, but Mark Agnifilo, a lawyer for Mr. Combs, said he believed he was being charged with racketeering and sex trafficking. Mr. Agnifilo said Mr. Combs had been arrested by officers with Homeland Security investigations at about 8:30 p.m. at the hotel where he was staying, the Park Hyatt, New York, on 57th Street. It is expected he would be held overnight and arraigned on a Tuesday. The arrest of Mr. Combs, 54, makes him the highest profile figure in the music world to face criminal charges for sexual misconduct since R. Kelly, the R&B singer who, after trials in New York and Chicago, was sentenced to more than 30 years in prison for child sex crimes, sex trafficking, and racketeering. Mr. Combs, 54, who was also known as Diddy Puff Daddy, was a key figure in the global rise of hip-hop as a commercial force in the 1990s and 2000s. Helping to make stars of rappers and R&B singers like Notorious B.I.G. and Mary J. Blige. But he has been under intense public scrutiny since a former girlfriend, Cassandra Ventura, filed a lawsuit last November accusing him of years of sexual and physical abuse. Mr. Combs, of course, settled a suit with Ms. Ventura. In March, federal agents raided Mr. Combs' home in L.A. and Miami, stopping him at a Miami airport, confiscating his electronic devices. An inquiry was made about human trafficking. Mr. Combs vehemently denied the accusations. The tone of defiance shifted after CNN published hotel surveillance footage in May that showed Mr. Combs physically assaulting and kicking Ms. Ventura in 2016. Her complaint included accusations of sex trafficking and said that Mr. Combs had forced Ms. Ventura to have sex with male prostitutes in front of him and instructed her to use websites and escort services to find prostitutes to participate in drug-fueled encounters he called freak-offs. Since those lawsuits were filed, much of Mr. Combs' brand portfolio has fallen apart. He sold his stake in Revolt and his share of Don De Leon Tequila, a partnership with the spirits conglomerate Diageo. So yeah, man, that's gonna wrap it up. We'll see what kind of updates come tomorrow. But again, Diddy has been arrested, man. He'll be arraigned in the morning, and we'll see where it goes, man. I'm pretty sure whatever happens will be all out in the news, and I'll bring you the updates as soon as I get the chance. Until then, it's been That Way with Jack Travis. Loud.